and society. Education is not the amount of information which you put into your brain and let it stay all your life unprocessed, but education is the art of disclosing the perfection which already exists within you. Let me give you an example. If you look at education in India, we will realize that the education is at crossroads. It is not completely developed, it is in the process of developing. It is developing. Forget India. Let us take a general characterization of what actually education is. We might consider an educated person, he might be a diplomat, he might be a graduate from the most prestigious college of the world. But what use is this education which cannot let him face the actual situations, the actual problems in his life, which cannot let him move forward, which cannot let the feeling of philanthropy develop in himself, which cannot give him the courage of a lion? Is this just an education for name? No, it is not education. Education is something which teaches you with its moral values to move forward. It is education. Moving into specific with my topic, that is education and society, let me make it clear, education and society both go parallel. The first thing is that the society determines the education. The kind of people living in the society determine what we are going to be educated. And education determines how we understand the society. The concept is very simple. If we are educated, we know that there are many changes in society which are taking place. And when we realize those changes, we can be easily comfortable in assessing ourselves with those changes and adopting ourselves to those changes. Therefore, it is very important. Most of us consider a well-trained person as a well-educated person. Let me make it very clear. Our Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, he is an economist. Most of us know this. He is an economist from London School of Economics, the college which gave the world the name economy. But today, holding the highest political power in this world, we can call him only a well-trained person, not a well-educated person, because still he is not capable of making his own decisions. I would like to conclude with just a very simple statement. Education is the soul of the society as it goes on from one generation to other. Education is something which gives the strength to your mind, which expands your intellect and which lets you make your own decisions. Thank you.
Good on education. So what kind of education is the society demanding now?
See, we have a misconception that education is being a graduate. I'm a graduate from Harvard College, whatever. Education is not that. We can call it training. Education is, I know when I face a problem, how am I
That's what you told in the speech.
Yeah.
What's the question I asked?
What according to me is education?
No, listen to the question carefully.
Yeah, sorry.
What kind of education is the society demanding now?
Society is demanding a kind of education which makes it easier to understand the society. There are many changes taking place. Change is inevitable. But the main thing is we have to understand what the change is and adopt ourselves to the changes. So the education which society demands is that the education which understands the society, which is according to the society.
Okay. So here I need to ask, like, what is the society demanding now?
Our
education.
Yeah. Our society is not demanding trained people. Our society, our country is a developing country. We need people who are abrupt in taking decisions, who can take the responsibility in case of a mistake. We need to educate people on this behalf, because our society needs people who are responsible, who can take up something. So we need such people.
So why do you think there are many schools and colleges which are promoting not this kind of education, but they're just giving the bookish knowledge,
See,
what you call the degrees?
Yeah, the training. I don't say it is not important. I say it is important. It helps you in earning a livelihood, but it does not let you live your life. You can only earn money. You can have a great high standard of living, but you're not actually living a life, which is not for you, which is for the country, which is for the whole society.
So what's the question I asked? You explain that.
Yeah. Okay. You said that what many schools are are basically depending on training. So I told that it is because we need educate.
No. Explain the question. Don't tell the answer.
Okay. The question is that you asked me. We have many schools and colleges opening up, and most of the people are running behind the degree. The reason for that.
The question is, we have many colleges and schools, which are not into developing this, the man making character building education.
Yeah.
They are having the colleges which are only giving degrees.
Yeah.
So why?
That's the same thing. That's the only mindset they have. What they consider education is actually what I consider to be training. They believe in making manpower. I believe in making society power, making people.
Yeah. So the society is demanding that kind of education, whereas we require this kind of education.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the answer to the first question. That's the reason why I asked the second question.
Yeah. Thank you.